More than 100 acres burned as crews battled a wildfire they say was started by fireworks in Utah. Look at this. They say dry conditions and high winds fueled this fire, winds pushing the fire away from homes, and it allowed those nearly 90 people who had to evacuate to be able to go back home. Now, firefighters say the fire is less active. Fortunate in the way that fire spread, because things can get really dangerous. We were just talking about this yesterday, Carson, about the risk for wildfires with those fireworks. Fortunately, no incidents here in North Alabama, but we're still dealing with some dry conditions right now.
And Megan, there is no relief in sight when it comes to either the heat or any significant rain chances that may lessen our drought concerns. We have a decent chance Saturday, but that's about it. Otherwise, it's going to stay downright hot. Let's show you what's happening this morning on the Wave 31 Skycam network. Plenty of sunshine. It is a nice morning, but it's just incredibly warm and very soupy as you head out the door. 77 in Huntsville, 76 this morning in Muscle Shoals, 74 in both Guntersville and Decatur right now. We are dry across the Wave 31 Storm Tracker early warning radar network. Had a couple of downpours for your 4th of July yesterday. I expect to see the same thing again today. Hit and miss showers and storms during the afternoon hours. They'll fade away past sunset. The big focus, though, is the heat. We hit 98 in both Huntsville and Muscle Shoals yesterday, and that is our forecast high once again today. Having said that, it is not out of the question for some of us, especially out of northwest Alabama, to hit 100 degrees for those actual temperatures later on. So make sure you're staying cool, make sure you're staying hydrated, and don't forget that sunscreen either. UV index will remain in the extreme category for quite some time. That means your sunburn time, if you don't apply any sunscreen, could be 10 minutes or less. We mentioned at the top of this half hour, heat advisories in effect for all of North Alabama starting at noon today. That stays with us through 7 o'clock Thursday night, and this is the reason why. Your feels like forecast, when you factor in that humidity, by 3 o'clock this afternoon, it'll feel more like 106 in Huntsville, 105 in Muscle Shoals, 107 in Moulton. Not quite as extreme in northeast Alabama, but could still feel like 102 in Fort Payne, 101 in Scottsboro. As we go through the rest of this work week, those feels like temperatures will continue to climb. It could feel as hot as 109 Wednesday afternoon in Huntsville, Athens, 107 in Muscle Shoals. Not out of the question to actually have an upgrade to an excessive heat warning for Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday too. Let's go through future radar. We mentioned a couple of those showers and storms throughout the day today. Not going to be a major concern, but maybe some heavier downpours last for about a half hour. Those storms fade past sunset tonight. Quiet start to your Wednesday, and then we'll do it all over again tomorrow afternoon with more of those scattered storms staying with us through the weekend. Speaking of the weekend, Saturday in particular, that's our best chance for widespread rain that we have seen in quite some time. It's thanks to a cold front. Now that cold front is really not going to cool us down a whole lot, but it could give us a decent bit of rain. A ½ inch to 1 inch of rain is expected over the next 7 days, with a lot of this falling on Saturday. Again, it's not necessarily going to ease our drought concerns, but hey, we'll take any rain we can get at this point. And I mentioned this isn't a very strong cold front. Well, look at that 7-day forecast. Yes, the highs are still in the upper 90s through Friday, but we only cool down into the lower 90s for both Sunday and Monday. Rain chances are less next week, but unfortunately, Megan, like we mentioned, there is no relief in this heat anytime soon.
All right, Carson.